All right. Good morning, everybody. I am RP2 Labenka, and before we start off today's video, I do not represent the DoD. These are my personal opinions about the PACT Sailor program. Before we get started, like I already said, I am RP2 Labenka. I've been in the Navy for a little over 3 years now, and I'm the subject matter expert on this topic because I actually came in as a PACT Sailor myself, and I successfully struck a rate, obviously. So, what is a PAC Seaman, or more commonly known as Undesignated? PAC actually stands for Professional Apprenticeship Career Track. And basically, when you join the Navy as a PAC sailor, you join without a designation. That's why it's called Undesignated. You don't officially have a job, and it is a program that is quite literally built for you to change your rate. So, joining the Navy as a PAC sailor, you're probably going to sign a 4-year, 6-year contract for active duty to be a PAC sailor. But in actuality, you're not going to serve that unless you don't do the following. So, after getting to your ship, you're going to be there for about a year, right? And once you're there for a year, you then open up to this opportunity called striking a new rate, designating into a new community, a new rate. So just to kind of explain it with myself, a few years ago I joined the Navy as an E1, and PAC sailor was told, from my recruiter I was told that's the easiest way to join the Navy, right? There would really be no pushback. I don't got to worry about doing anything, getting any kind of special qualifications, this and that. So I chose PAC sailor, and I got to join very, very easily. Now, after attending my boot camp, I went to a 2-week A school. Now, PAC sailor is the A school is like 4 days. You just learn some things, and then you get firefighting quals so you can be on a ship. But I was there for about 2 weeks, I believe. Maybe it was one. Graduated, and then I got shipped straight out to fleet. Went across the sea to Japan, where my ship was, the USS Stockdale. And then the day after I got there, just started working, right? After being on board for a year, I then got the opportunity to strike into a new community. So obviously I'm RP2. I struck a religious program specialist, and RP is considered a special program, so I had to do things very, very differently. But for a normal sailor who's striking into a rate like BM, DC, AO, a lot of the aviation rates, almost every IT, a lot of other rates, OS, you literally get on a computer, you choose your top 5, and basically Big Navy gets back to you and lets you know, oh, you got your number 1. Do you want it? You got your number 2. Do you want it? All the way through all 5. And then you let them know if you want it or not. Now, there are 2 options from that point once you strike a rate. You can either not re-enlist and stay as an RPSN, right? Or you can re-enlist and be appointed to the rank of 3rd class petty officer. So for myself, since it was a special program, I had to graduate the A school first. I graduated, and then I got appointed 3rd class petty officer. Now, appointment of a rank is very important. It's a lot different than just being promoted normally. So if you join the Navy as just an OS, right, you have to wait 2.5 years to make OS 3, unless you're really getting after it and you're really, really good at your job. Sometimes you will get promoted early, but that's few and far between. It just kind of depends. But as a PAC sailor, you don't have to wait those 2.5 years. 1 year, a little bit over that year, you got to select your rate, right? Get selected, then you make that rank way faster than everybody else. And to get on, even on top of that, once you're appointed the rank, not promoted, you get the privilege to take the next earliest E5 exam. So how it played out for me, I got appointed, I went to my duty station that I'm currently at, and then I took the RP2 exam and I made it. So I made RP2 not even 3 years in the Navy. I wasn't even a 3rd class petty officer for an entire year before I made 2nd class petty officer. And I'm just so thankful that I was able to make that accomplishment, because depending on what rating you get into, that is something that's very, very hard to do. Now, what is the typical day in a PAC sailor? So for yourself and for myself, when I was a PAC sailor, it's painting, it's manual labor, moving a lot of stuff around, a lot of painting, busting down rust with equipment, cleaning rust, painting over broken down rust with primer, then painting it haze gray, painting it black. It just depends on what the color of paint is, and you're mixing a lot of paint. In the Navy, you stand a lot of watches. So how it works in the Navy, you're going to be put in a duty section, and you stand a 24-hour watch, like once every 3 days, once every 4 days, once every 5 days, and you're on that ship 24/7. You're not allowed to leave. It sucks. It sucks. You stand a lot of watch in the Navy. But that's pretty much it. I'm going to be honest with you. Now, my favorite thing about the PACT Sailor program is that it gave me this opportunity to completely turn my life around and really climb up the ranks and set myself up for an amazing career in the Navy. That's just what my favorite thing is. And along with the grueling work and just annoying work that you do, because it just sets me apart from a lot of the other sailors that I'm competing against. They're just not as thick-skinned as I am, and you're going to become. I'm going to be honest with you. There's a reason why a lot of people make fun of the Navy. Let's see, my least favorite thing about being a PACT sailor. I'm going to be honest with you, getting OC sprayed. I had to get OC sprayed twice, because the first time I was a bitch and I couldn't open my eyes, so I couldn't do the course. And then the second time, somehow I was able to just get my eyes open and I went through the course. Super easy. And then right after that, I had to go back to work. I put on a gas mask. So the OC spray in the Navy is oil-based. So I was preservating with a gas mask on, just sweating my butt off in San Diego. So all of that OC spray, the oil that crystallizes in your skin, it was re-flashing. So I was re-flashing with OC spray while I was working, basically, in like 100-degree weather. But I deserve that because I didn't pass the first time like a man, so whatever. Do I regret doing PAC? Absolutely not. It is an amazing program that substantially sets you up for success if you take advantage of it. I am on track to put on E6 my 6th or 5th year in the Navy if I'm really, really getting after it. We'll see what happens. My rating is a hard rate to make E6 in, but like I'm so thankful that I came in the Navy as a PAC sailor. Now, my advice for PAC sailors is your professionalism. So my first year in the Navy, before that year mark, I got 2 NAMs, Navy Marine Corps Achievement Medals. And the only reason why I got those NAMs is because I worked my butt off and I was a professional among all my other peers who were PAC sailors at the time. Now, the benefits, like I was kind of getting at earlier, it's really just putting on that rank fast if you take advantage of it. There are not a lot of people that put on E5 in less than 3 years. It happens, right? But it's not as common as you would think. It's a little bit different now because of the automatic promotion to 3rd class. But I remember when I was on the ship, I was with a BM SN who was an SN for 6 years before he put on rank. So a lot of people, unfortunately, it's really slow to put on rank. What rates can PAC sailors become? PAC sailor, any rate that you qualify for based on your ASVAB score and your advanced ASVAB scores, like in your mechanics and technical skills. So the higher you score, the more rates you're going to have at your disposal to strike PAC sailor. But how the recruiters kind of get PAC sailors is you can be a PAC sailor with a 12 ASVAB score, and then you're a PAC sailor, and your only options are BM and CS. Not a lot of options that you can really choose from. How do you become a PAC sailor? Talking to your recruiter, right? I'm going to be honest, my recruiter was amazing. Petty Officer Little and Petty Officer Freimeyer. They were both first classes, and everything they told me absolutely happened while I was a PAC sailor. And more importantly, why the Navy? So this is a complicated question for myself. I actually chose the rating of RP because we can be stationed with the Marine Corps, so I can get away from the Navy a little bit. And the Navy was the absolutely last branch that I wanted to join. But I will say the Navy does substantially set you up for success, right? As I believe any of the branches do. You just need the maturity and the foresight to be able to set yourself up for success in any given opportunity. So that is everything I have to say about the PAC Sailor program, or Undesignated. If you have any questions at all, please comment down below. I promise I will 100% answer everything you guys ask. If you want me to make a different video about it, to get into something specific, I am more than happy to, right? If you are a pack sailor and you really need help striking into something, I will help you. All right. I don't care if you're not going to become an RP. The Navy changed my life, and it's just I would not imagine I'd be where I am now. If it wasn't for the Navy, I'd probably be in prison. I'm going to be honest with you. So I'm just here to help you guys, and I'm here to be a resource to assist my fellow sailors. And yeah. All right. Well, I hope you all have a good day. That's it. That's everything I got. Please reach out if you need anything.